Like, if you just listen today, just if you feel anxiety, talk it out with someone, find out what's giving you that anxiety, and work to solve that problem. Don't resort to do drugs.
Don't do anything extreme.
Don't do drugs.
You're worth far more than that.
Like,
There's 8 billion people on this planet, but there's only one you.
Don't be like Canada. Okay, just yeah. There's like that.
I mean, that's just a good life lesson in general.
Apparently, they legalized euthanization in Canada, and there's just like the weirdest stories coming out of it from there.
Yeah.
It's like the whole assisted suicide stories are just so weird.
It just gets worse.
It's like one lady who was an Olympic, Crippled Olympics. There's like a Crippled Olympics thing going on. Yes. You know about that, right?
I know about that. I know about the yeah.
And she was like a Crippled Olympics runner or something like that, or I guess wheeler.
If you're crippled, how do you become a runner?
Yeah, that was just me being stupid, but
no, I know what you're trying to use. It's fine.
Yeah, and so she needed help building a stair climber, so she asked her local government for help. They're like, "Oh, we don't have the funds for that, but would you like to die instead?"
Boy, would I!
It's like, why would she say yes to that?
I don't know.
I don't. You know what? I will never understand Canada. I think it's like the only country that it's okay to make fun of no matter what.
Well, you see, the world population recently got to 8 billion. See, we would have gone there a lot sooner if Canada didn't exist.
Yes. You know, something funny about Canada. I know there's like a stereotype around Canadians being really, really nice, and they'd be like, "Oh, sorry there, bud."
Yep. But
have you met Canadians? Because I've met Canadians, and like the 3 Canadians I've met have all been assholes.
Yeah, right. I don't know where the stereotype came from, but it is not accurate, and I want a refund.
Yeah, like major assholes. Like there's this one dude who has I knew this one dude on another server who's Canadian. He had this profile pic of like an absolute Chad, and I know for a fact he did not look like that in real life. He just really wanted to paint himself in that image.
Yep.
And the first thing he did was ask for mod.
Of course you did. Of course. Moddy, help me!
No. He wanted to be mod.
Oh, for frig's sakes.
And then the server owner gave it to him.
What?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Let me guess, you immediately deleted the server.
Well, no, that did not happen.
Thankfully.
However, he did start banning a lot of people really quickly. Needless to say, I didn't stick around too long.
I wouldn't do that either. Why is there always that one guy? And why do we keep enabling these people?
I don't know. I don't know why people keep enabling these other people.
This is the Ryan...
But it's...
Go ahead.
But, like, I don't... Oh, I'm having a little bit of trouble hearing you.
Oh, well, I was going to say, like, it just reminds me of the Ryan George skit where he's trying to find a new computer thing, but there's all those ads, and at the end it's like, I'm trying to get suggestions from Reddit. Oh, wait, turns out humans never actually agree on things. The biggest threat to humanity is humanity.
No, the biggest threat to humanity is Discord mods and simps.
In that order.
In that specific order. Yeah, for real, though. Have you ever seen that? There's like some sort of a weird epidemic of just really, really terrible mods.
Yes.
Especially on Twitch too. Like I can't help but notice this, but there's just some mods that are just complete narcissists. Meanwhile, the people that are actually streaming are just so sweet and innocent, and you want to tell them that their mod is a complete piece of human garbage, but you just don't have the heart to do it.
Yeah, because you know the moment you type that in, the mods may be like, get rid of this guy.
Yeah. And additionally, the other person's like just completely... It's like an abusive relationship, probably. Honestly.
Well, like you said, at the start of the conversation, the human brain is very egotistical. It thinks itself the best.
Right, true, but there's still some people that are really genuinely nice people out there that just don't understand this, because like terrible people are generally just attracted to nicer people.
Mm-hmm. They're easy to control.
Yeah, it's an easier way to... Yeah, it's something to control. It's something to take advantage of. And again, you just got to feel so bad, which is why it's probably why the VTuber community is just all filled with,
Yes.
A lot of very, very toxic fans, despite the fact that most VTubers are just absolute sweethearts like Gura.
I can I can get mad at Gura. I can never stay mad at Gura.
I mean, like, no, Gura's. I don't know. I don't know. I don't really know a whole lot about. No, nobody really knows a whole lot about Gura.
I don't think even Gura knows a lot about Gura.
That is true. But like, if you ever look at like someone like Ina, you can just tell that she actually does have a lot of passion for what she does.
Yeah.
And then you just, I don't know. I mean, mostly she does keep her community well kept, I guess.
That's good.
But there's always that one guy that just walks into everyone's, like, every chat every so often and is just like, I'm going to ruin everybody's day.
Shit. Fun.
Me and my neck beard, we're just going to ruin everyone's day by being here.
You're welcome.
We just start calling them Yushis of the world.
Oh, God. No, that's deep cut.
Literally nobody is going to know that reference.
I know that reference.
Okay, well, yeah, you and me, and that's it. That's literally the only two people that are going to know what we're talking about.
But it's not literally no one, so we're more like the Prince Harry Netflix trailer. No one knows the true story, but we do. So someone knows the true story, then.
Yep. You want to explain it to people real quick? Because, like, honestly, I don't know. I don't know which person was worse that we had on the Discord channel we had between Tem and Yushi. Because, well... Yushi was
constantly
obnoxious.
threatening that he was going to kill himself. Dragonton was constantly claiming that he was going to kill himself. They're one of those kinds of people where it's like, I'm going to kill myself unless I get attention right now.
Even worse, though, because, like, here's the thing. Yushi would just would just power game and just make up weird things about himself on the fly.
Of course, they're one of those people.
Like, oh, my grandma died. And then Tem would say things like, oh, I cut my hands off.
Usually when you say his grandma died, like 5 different times. Like, how many grandmas do you have?
I remember keeping track. I said, that's the 7th grandma you had died.
Oh, good gravy. Everyone knows that one person. They all hate him.
Yeah.
But they're the victim.
Yep. It's I mean, you know, it's... victimhood status. It's just a thing that happens in America right now. Like, I don't think this is controversial to say, but I think a lot of Americans are just kind of infantile and just very entitled.
I know.
Like, there was that one dude that was right. There was that. True. There was that one dude who like walked into the Vatican and then he smashed a bunch of statues.
Oh yeah, because the Pope didn't want to speak to him.
His senpai didn't want to talk to him. His favorite VTuber, aka the Pope, didn't want to talk to him. I don't know.
I'm glad the human race reached 8 billion, but I kind of wish that if we just cut off of the stupid people, I would accept us going down to, like, I don't know, 6 million.
I think it'd be a lot more than that. Let's be fair. I think it'd be a lot.
And I'd probably be one of the persons gone.